You've probably heard me say this before. There are three main components when it comes to whether a video will go viral on YouTube or not. They will move the needle more than anything else. The first is having a big idea. The second is having a very attractive, clickable title. And the third is having a very vibrant, attractive thumbnail that really stands out and pops out. So I've already made Loom tutorials on how to brainstorm big ideas and another tutorial on how to design high click-through rate thumbnails. The only missing Loom tutorial is how to write better YouTube titles, which I'm going to film right now, because they are the three main components to making a good YouTube video, a video that will go viral. If you watch all of those and you actually implement and take action what I'm talking about, then that's really how you can move the needle when it comes to your YouTube channel performance very quickly. If you even pass those tutorials on to your designers, to your video editors, to your project managers, or whoever's running your YouTube channel, and educate them too, it's a very kind of efficient way of educating them. So I'll keep this tutorial as concise as possible as usual, because I really do value your time. So the four things that I'm going to talk about: credibility, numbers and lists, curiosity, and trending topics. So the first is credibility. So here's one video. I took omega-3 fish oil for 90 days. Here's what happened. So there's a few things at play here. Firstly, using words like I, me, myself in the title. So talking in first person, the video isn't just an opinion anymore, but the creator experienced it, making the video more credible. The second thing is he's added a time frame in there. So the time frame of 90 days makes it more tangible and adds to the credibility. And the third component is at the end, he says, here's what happened. He's added curiosity into the title as well. So it kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger and makes you want to click the video. So in just that one small title, he's added three components that each one of them will increase the click-through rate of the title. But if I look at this YouTube channel, I really want to train your mindset into finding these breakout videos that have outperformed all the other videos that were uploaded around the same time. And so if I rank this channel for most popular, you can see here, this is just 2 months old. I took omega-3 fish oil for 90 days. It's one of the most viewed videos on the channel, and it's only 2 months old. You can see all the other videos around it are 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. This is only 2 months. So this is one of the fastest YouTube videos on the channel. And so if my niche, or if your niche allowed it, you might make a video called I took omega-3 fish oil for 30 days. I didn't expect this. And then you take omega-3 fish oil for 30 days, you show your experiences, you tell your learnings, and then you make a video on it. And that video, because it's tried and tested here, that video has a significant more chance of going viral than your average video. Another example, how I went from 3:59 to 2:48 in the marathon. Here's another video. I quit sugar for 30 days. I didn't expect this. So again, using credibility, saying I, time frame, 30 days, and curiosity, I didn't expect this. So 374,000 views. It probably also helps that this particular YouTuber is incredibly handsome. So how you can use this hook: do or take something for 30 to 90 days, then share what happened. The next is numbers and lists. So people love to click on numbers. They really do love to click on numbers. So like top 7 productivity hacks in 2023, for example. Here's one: how I became fluent in English on my own, 5 practical tips. So if I click on this video, again, we're looking for breakout videos, right? And I really like this channel for this reason. The most viewed video on the channel, 994,000 views. The next viewed video on the channel, just 10,000 views. So then it's like, okay, what is it about this video? Then you'd reverse engineer what it is specifically about this video that made it so successful. And one of the reasons they have a really impressive title, you kind of catch onto the viewer's desire. So this creator's audience wants to learn English, and even better, they want to do it on their own. So how I became fluent in English on my own, and then taking advantage of numbers and lists, 5 practical tips. So lists make videos feel more tangible. You know exactly what the video will be about, and they add some curiosity. Here's another example: 2x your Excel skills with ChatGPT. So again, using numbers, 2x, and I'm imagining that this is one of the most popular videos on the channel, most viewed. Here it is, 2.9 million views in just 6 months, when around all the other videos around it are 1 month, 1 year, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. So it's a very fast growing video. If it matches your niche, then I would reverse engineer what he's talking about, the title, the thumbnail, and not replicate it, but do your own version of it. So how you can use this hook, tell your audience how you achieved a goal on your own, and the 5 practical tips that help you. Relatively straightforward, right? Curiosity. So I want to show you this video, the best relationship advice no one ever told you. So curiosity, the advice no one ever told you. It sparks curiosity because you're like, okay, what advice has no one ever told me, right? And then you want to click on the video. And the second title, can a regular guy shoot better than a Navy SEAL? There's a contrast there between regular guy and Navy SEAL. And secondly, ask the question. Another quite a high demand niche. I remember Eddie Hall, again, a massive contrast. You've got the world's strongest man who's absolutely huge. And then you've got Meech, a gymnast, who is very nimble. And so those videos, if you look on these channels, they're doing incredibly well because there's a massive contrast there. So the best relationship advice no one ever told you. Let me just click on this video. Probably one of the most popular videos on the channel. The second most viewed video on the channel. So again, you could reverse engineer that and see why that works. One of the reasons why it worked, because of the title. It takes advantage of negativity. So this isn't just the best relationship advice, it's the best relationship advice no one ever told you. Negativity is an interesting one in terms of getting more clicks. I know gutter journalism, they really like to take advantage of this. It's not something that I particularly do on my own channel. I just don't love negativity in general. But it makes sense from an evolutionary perspective. Like 1 million years ago, you're walking past a tree and an apple is dangling from the branch. You probably wouldn't notice it. But if you're walking past a tree and a poisonous or venomous snake is dangling from the branch, you're going to notice it because the snake could kill you. And so it makes sense from an evolutionary perspective that we do notice negativity more than we notice positivity. A lot of thumbnail design and titles, it's about psychology and knowing what gets people's attention, right? It's like I mentioned of having a yellow Lamborghini on the thumbnail, because at the end of the day, people buy a yellow Lamborghini for just one reason, because they want people to look at them, they want attention. And it's exactly the same in a thumbnail. You want people to look at your thumbnail, you want to grab as many people's attention as possible. So how you can use this hook, what's the best but unpopular advice in your niche? Frame it as the best advice no one ever told you, and you've got a simple yet captivating hook. For example, the best productivity hack that no one ever told you. The next is trending topics. So I want to show you this video. This video has got absolutely insane views. 15 million views in just 1 month, which is ridiculous. What this YouTube channel has done is, of course, taken advantage of a trending topic. The same with this channel here. Creator's attorney explains what happened to Colleen. So Colleen Belinga, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She was trending about a month ago, and this creator, Tyler Chow, she made a video on it and took advantage of that trending topic. You can see what's happened to her views. So 3,200, 3,300, then 344,000 because she took advantage of that trending topic. And just to show you how trending it was, if you look in Google Trends for her name, you can see this is the last 5 years. And you can see she went kind of semi-viral here, but this is crazy. And so as Tyler did, she made a video around this peak, and that's how powerful trending topics can do to your channel. Essentially like 100xing your views. Again, negativity. So OceanGate submarine disaster, what really happened? You know, people love drama and scary stories, and the OceanGate title is full of both of them. And curiosity, what happens to Colleen next? Makes you feel like you're getting in on a secret and finally learning the truth about what happened. So how you can use this hook, tell your audience about what really happened with a scary or trending story. So those are some examples of how you can create a stronger title. A few best practices that I'm very quickly just going to run through. Having different text on the thumbnail than you have in the title. For example, drinking seawater, why aren't desalination plants everywhere? You wouldn't have why aren't desalination plants everywhere in the thumbnail as well, because you don't need that information twice. You should have really different information. Be super clear, no ambiguity in the title. If there's any ambiguity, then people are just going to keep scrolling. It's the same with copywriting. When you're writing copy, you want everything to be super clear. The best marketers, they have very easy to understand vocabulary. And so it should be the same with titles. There was one of our clients, in their title, they had the title something, and we spilled the tea. And we spilled the tea is an idiom, And it's like, okay, well, a lot of your viewers are non-native speakers. Maybe they don't know that idiom, and then they're less likely to click on the video. So everything should be super clear in the title. Like, you should know immediately within looking at that title with 1 or 2 seconds what the video about. Having a relatively short title, so you don't want long titles, because what happens is, especially on a phone, the end of the title will get clipped off. So you can see here, this title is a bit too long. Toyota says they just destroyed and then that will decrease the click-through rate. Be clickbaity, but not clickbait. Like, I really do encourage you to be clickbaity, but make sure that your video actually backs up what your title is about. There is a fine line, as long as your viewers are not disappointed, because that really can damage branding. So ChatGPT can be helpful for ideation as well. I'm using ChatGPT all the time for video or for YouTube titles. So give me 10 super powerful and clickbaity title or YouTube video titles on how to be more productive. And then it's actually really good at giving, you know, clickbaity and powerful titles. So unlock superhuman productivity, 10 mind-blowing hacks. Okay, that might be a little bit too clickbaity. Double your output with the ultimate productivity blueprint. Okay, that's a little bit better. Crush productivity forever. 7 Jedi productivity. Interesting. So yeah, ChatGPT is incredible for video ideation if you are getting stuck. So that's a pretty quick rundown of how to improve your titles and how to write better YouTube titles. I hope that was helpful. And like I said at the beginning of this Loom tutorial, if you haven't watched the thumbnail and the brainstorming big ideas tutorials, then I do recommend you watch those next in 2x speed or 2.5x speed. So yeah, I hope that was helpful.